You can tell over here. So I've been curling my extensions. I should really put something in it to hold the curls better. But I was curling my extensions with my my curling iron upstairs, and then I noticed the fire truck is here.
Why is the fire truck
I promise
here?
it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I did not burn down the house. Okay, I'm very, very careful. But
Huh? Is the house on fire?
yeah, the house is on fire. But not our house.
Where's the on fire house?
Thankfully, not our house. Our house is not the one on fire. Mommy's being very careful with the...
How you gonna see?
Yeah, but sit by the step. Don't go far. Just stay here by the step. I'm not sure what happened. Did somebody get hurt? I don't know. Okay, guys. Something's going on. There's all these people here. So yeah, you see, it's... Somebody's not okay. Is that car? Guys, is that car on the grass? That car's on the grass, eh? What happened? Oh my. You can see that someone's getting lifted up by these people. It's actually the lady that lives next door. It's the lady that lives there.
Is it the daddy who's getting lifted up?
No, it's the mommy.
Mommy? She hurt?
I think she's hurt or something. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 guys trying to lift her up. She's a fairly big lady, and I know she already has mobility issues because they didn't have a ramp. They just moved. They just got posted here.
In their house?
No, it might not be a fire. It might just be if someone gets hurt, they usually call the firefighters too. So she might just be hurt. So what was I saying? She's a fairly big lady, and I know they built that ramp when they got posted here. Because that house didn't have a ramp, like a wheelchair ramp. So I know there's some mobility issues. I just don't know the details, obviously, because I don't really know them. We just say hi, bye, that kind of thing, like greeting each other, but I don't really know them. So I'm not sure what happened. That's so sad, though. I hope she's okay. I really hope she's okay, guys. I'm just not sure why the car is on the grass instead of on the driveway. Like, there's a lot of room on the driveway. Are they trying to... Did they put it there so they can get her in the car? Maybe she needs to go to the hospital. And she needs to get into... Sit down, Bubba. That's my guess. Maybe she needs to go somewhere, and that's the easiest way. See the fire truck with the lights? Up there.
Yeah.
Fire truck. Come here.
Wow.
No puppy. I'm gonna put this here just so it's not too obvious that I'm doing a live about them. Well, I'm just doing a live in general. But yeah, these are the curls I'm doing. I feel like they could be tighter. Maybe I need to get one of those little wands from Shoppers. See those curls? I feel like they definitely could be tighter. I don't know. Maybe once it's all done, we'll see. Maybe I'm just used to tight curls because you know me, my natural hair is quite... I love my curls. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is more like wavy. I'll keep trying. I'll do all of it and see how it looks overall. If I like it or if I don't like it. I might get a wand. Yeah, this car's trying to pass by, but there's like military police. This is the thing about living on base too, right? Like, as you saw, a lot of the people help here are in military clothing because these are military firefighters and military police. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's military police right there. But yeah. Come here. Come here, baby. Gee. And Puppy's excited about the commotion. This is probably the most excitement we get in this neighborhood. I really don't know. I don't know if these curls are gonna hold. Look, Liam. Look, it's Sarah. She's leaving.
Sarah?
Over here.
Sarah?
Yeah.
That's Sarah.
Say hi. Say bye.
Is that actually Sarah?
Yeah.
Were you talking to Sarah?
Was I talking to Sarah?
Yeah.
No.
So was that Sarah?
Yeah.
Driving in that black car?
Yeah.
Does Sarah live in our house?
No, she lives in this house. Does it look like the same house? Guys, it's a duplex, so he's a little bit confused. He's like, does she live in our house? Their house, okay, they kind of live, they live next door to us, let's just say. But yeah, I really hope this lady's okay. I really do. I want to go finish curling my hair. Did they get her in the vehicle? I feel like that was the whole commotion. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 firefighters, guys. 6 firefighters trying to get her. Well, I don't think they're all firefighters. Actually, there's 4 firefighters. No. One's military police. Yeah, one of them is a military police for sure. I see it. He turned around and it says police. So one guy's military police, and 5 of them, I think, the 5 are, yeah, 5 are military firefighters. So, I don't know. I hope they get to where they're trying to get to. I really hope they do. Oh, and they're driving off. There they go. See the car's pulling out? The white one? Oh. So I guess they were just trying to get somewhere. That's sad though. That's sad, like when Liam, don't go too close. Come over here. Come over here, Bubba. That's cool. What was I saying? I think it's sad. It's sad when people have mobility issues. The military police just drove off, guys. That doing an entire live about this. Because it's sad. Sad situation actually. If you have to get that many.
Let's blow this fire together. Ready, steady, blow.
It's gonna go in our mouth and our face, Bubba.
It went away.
Yeah.
Some of it went away.
Did it now?
More.
Firetruck's getting ready to leave now.
It's all gone.
All gone. Yay. Hey guys, Firetruck's gonna drive. It's gonna drive past and all done. Say bye. You're gonna wave to the fire truck. Oh, they honked at you. Did you see that? They honked contact you. They're like, boop, boop. That was for you. They
That
did.
was for me.
Yeah, they did that for you. You happy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that my fire truck?
Miss Charlie's like, is that my? No, sweetheart, that's not your fire truck. Let's go back inside. Mommy's gonna curl grass. Dog is in the grass, guys. I have to look at this. This is from last Halloween, last year. I still have the cobwebs. I have to take them off because obviously when we move, we don't want to forget those there. And they're also catching a bunch of using them as free spider webs to catch insects, like actual spiders. Yeah. Oh yes, that's right. Bumblebee. Alright, you guys can see. Let me turn that around this way.
You see that yellow stripes on them?
I see them.
That's a bumblebee.
That's a bumblebee, and he's all fuzzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a bumblebee. The other one that was downstairs was not a bumblebee. That was a what you call it, a hornet. Look at how much dandelions we have. We are like a dandelion. But hey, we're not alone. Look at the neighbors. All the neighbors actually, as far down as you can see. We just have a lot. We have a lot of dandelions on base. Okay. Let me get this puppy because he's enjoying eating his grass. Okay, let's go inside now. Come on. Okay, play. Get this one inside. I'll have to watch that little guy. So I'll get my straightener down, my curling thing down. It doubles up. It's actually a straightener, but it works as a curler too. That's why when I get the little wand, you can get tighter curls. I'm talking softly because the baby's sleeping, guys. All right, let's do this. So I'm just don't drop things. I'm just detangling and then curling. Shh. You're gonna wake the baby. Okay, we'll do this down here. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Liam, make sure you don't go in the road. As soon as you go, you're gonna get in trouble. What I like about being on base, it's so safe. If he keeps leaving this playing, battery's gonna go out. Oh, this puppy is really getting in my way. Alright, let me find a socket, guys. I'm gonna do this right here by the window. Right here by the window so I can watch that little critter. I'm just listening to some Joe Preza music. He is definitely one of my favorite artists. Definitely. Oh, yeah, there's a socket right behind this couch. How am I gonna get it? Oh, Mr. Spider. Careful, Mr. Spider. Come here. You're gonna get sat on. Come here. Let's get you outside. Please. Okay, he's in my hand. No, no, no.
Sorry guys. I was just putting the spider in the tree outside there. I don't know if you guys remember, we have this cute little tree back there. So whenever I find bugs, I just okay. All right. It's a lot of work. When you're a mom, everything's a lot of work. That's what I'm finding. You know what? I'm forgetting to curl these little ones here. So basically, clearly it's a straightener. And I'm just getting it a little bit hot, lowest setting. And then, is this locked? It's okay if it's locked. These are the kind of curls I want. So I might have to redo this one. Okay, so I turn it off for a little bit and then I turn it off. I turn it on, then I turn it off. Just because you have to be very careful. These are synthetic extensions. So we don't want the firefighters back here. Because you will start a fire if you're not careful curling these babies. Come on, let's move along. So you want to make sure you get the full length of the extension through the whole thing. And you don't want it hot, you just want it warm to the touch. And then, bam. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. As soon as you feel it getting hot to the touch, turn it off. Because again, these are synthetic. We do not want to start a fire. We just had firefighters here. I don't want to have them call back over. Don't want the firefighters to come back and be like, "What's wrong with you people? Do you not learn? We were just here." So it's off now. Okay, there we go. So now I just have to do the rest of that. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh, thank goodness that one's not, that doesn't need it. I was actually thinking of just curling just the ends of the actual braids, but let me know what you guys think. Like if I just curl maybe, let's see, like that much. I don't know. Or should I just leave it straight? Please let me know. Leave a comment, please. Let me know what you think. I don't mind other people's opinions. I'm a big girl. Or if you think I shouldn't curl them at all. You farting. Oh my gosh, my dog. Do you want to go poo? You just pooed this morning. You need to poo again? Shh, okay, we'll go poo. Okay, this is off. I'll put it on the window seal here, so... Okay, let's go. Let's go. Guys, we'll be back. Come on. I'm not going to drag them to go see you poo. Let's go quickly. Oi, guys. I'm just looking at the TV, what music is playing, because I put a Jaw Praiser playlist on there. And now there's another artist. It must have played itself out and now it's playing like similar artists or something. But it's very interesting. But yeah, this puppy is just farting in here. He did not need to poo at all. He just had a pee. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to detangling. Okay, so detangle. Okay, it's locked. I'll just unlock it just to make it easier. these ads. So I'm playing it off YouTube, right? Another thing you can do, just run the straightener through it. Gonna turn that on again because it's cooling down. Did I get all of them? Oh, good. See, I did not leave out all the hair. I did not leave out all the hair because if you curl this much extension, you're gonna have a big poof. You just want a few accent curls. Guys, I should do a story time, shouldn't I? While I'm doing this. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this off. And let's try that again. Oh, what's going on? Is this kid laughing or crying? Let me check on my offspring. Enough. Summertime, man. You're getting all this tree stuff stuck on you, bringing them in the house. I'm gonna move to that chair just because this kid his mood is in the backyard now. I gotta keep an eye on him. So we're gonna move this whole station. Let's move this whole station. Turn this around so I can see. Okay, move this whole station over here. I try to do as much of this while baby's sleeping. No promises, it's a lot of hair, so this one. Look at him. So yeah, he's playing out there. I'll watch him from here. And where was I? So the first thing I do is detangle. As you know, this has been tangling up this couple of days that I've had it in. I love these tangle teaser brushes. They are the best for detangling, especially if you have really curly or 4C afro hair. Any curl pattern, especially the tightest curls, it just takes the pain and the effort out of detangling. For those of you who have curly hair, you might know what I'm talking about. Oh, you know what I'm talking about, definitely, if you have curly hair. If you don't have curly hair, you might be wondering what on earth I'm talking about. Don't worry about it. But even straight hair, whoa. Too hot. Turn that off. You see that? That was definitely too hot. Okay, let's try that again. You have to be able to touch it on the outside for you to get the right temperature, just because the lowest temperature in these things are still too hot for curling synthetic hair. So you just go like that. And the curler. Oh, come on. Is this locked again? No. Work with me here. Keep the firefighters away. We don't want them to come back and be like, wait, what? This is what you call this for? If I have firefighters here, it better be for something serious, not for curling extensions, guys. That's embarrassing. But usually when you have firefighters over, it's embarrassing anyways, isn't it? Because it's usually you forgot something. It's something that could have been prevented. I guess that's what they were there for, but it's still embarrassing. But I really don't want them to come over because I started a fire curling hair. If it's like cooking or something else, I get it. But not something this superficial. Please. Please, not something this superficial. the extension popped out already. Okay, let's try this again. You don't have to curl these. You could buy extensions that are curled and then have your braider just braid them into the hair as they're braiding. But your girl was having so much fun on our little holiday getaway there. I did not have time for going to the store to get curly hair. And I didn't want to wait. I wanted to braid my hair there and then because I knew once we got home, hubby will be back at work and I won't have time. He won't be here to watch the kids. And I won't have time to do this again. So this takes far less time to do than doing these braids. So come on. Okay, it's back to my artist now. I want to go watch him in concert. He's coming to concert in Edmonton. And the day he's coming, guys, oh, just my luck. The day after we move, literally the day after we move. That's when his concert is at 9 p.m. And here I run on baby time. So 9 p.m. I'm exhausted. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I've been talking about getting tickets for, I don't know how long it's been now. It's been a while. I think since I saw the what do you call it, the ads for it, for the concert on Instagram, maybe a month ago. I really, really want to go to his concert. I'm not a concert girl. I'm not really, I've never really bought a ticket to go to anyone's concert, not on purpose. I've gone to concerts, like, I've gone to events that had concerts in them. I've worked at concerts as like a service person when I was really young. I think it was one of my very first jobs when I was turning 16 in Toronto. And there was some event where Justin Timberlake was performing. And we were like the food service. So that food service company hired me and a bunch of other teenagers. And that was my first job. And my first concert, really. But other than that, all the other concerts I've been to were just like I'm at a festival or something, and then there's a concert playing. I've never bought a ticket to go to a concert. Like I'm an introvert. I know you see me doing these lives, but I'm actually very introverted, and it's taken me a long time to come out of my shell. A very long time, actually. Of like effort. I had to put in the work and the effort, push myself to go out and do things that make me uncomfortable, get out of my box. I really did push myself. So me being able to even do these lives has been a result of a lot of work on myself over the years. So anyways, I like this artist and I want to go see him in concert just to first have the concert experience, and secondly, just, I don't know. I really don't really know why I want to go. Because like if you really think about it logically, right, without any sentiment. Are you calling your friend? I think she's in daycare right now. Yeah. Sorry, my son's looking for his friend. Our neighbor's kid. 1 second. What is Aurora's in daycare right now, sweetie. She's in daycare. She's in school. She'll be back soon, then you can play with her. Okay? Gotta do his hair. Look at his hair just blowing in the wind. Okay, she's in school. I'll take you to her house when she's... It's getting hot. So make sure you get every strand. You don't want any strays. And you don't want to pick up strands from any other hairs when you do this. It's very particular work. A lot of concentration. Burna Boy is playing. But yeah, maybe it's just midlife crisis. Why do I want to go to a concert? As old as I am now, I've made it so far without going to a concert. Now I want to go to a concert. Why? Somebody please tell me. I don't know. I know it's gonna be tiring. It's not like you're gonna go sit down and relax. It's like 9 p.m. at night. I don't understand why I want to go. I'm gonna be up on my feet, probably dancing a lot until I'm tired, but I just don't like, if it's anything like going to a club, I might not enjoy it because I went to my first club when I was like 23 years old, guys. At 23, and that's only because the friends I had at that point went clubbing. So my younger sisters, I have two younger sisters. One is 5 years younger than me, and one is 8 years younger than me. They actually went to their first club before I did, before I even knew what the inside of a club looked like. Well, aside from what I saw on TV and movies and stuff. So I'm not a big club person. I love dancing. I do love dancing. And that was the only pro for me. The only bonus. Well, not the only, but one of the two bonuses. Just hanging out with my friends because that's where they like to hang out. And the other pro was dancing because I love to dance, obviously. But yeah, can you see those curls coming in? This is the look I was going for, but I'm still thinking, should I curl these actual extensions so they're not just sticking out like rat tails like this? I'll do one just to show you guys what I mean. So if I might need to get those rods because this is quite thick, isn't it? Okay, you know what I'll do? Let me grab that and then turn it around like this. That's not working. Okay, I have to get rods for that. But you get what I mean. Like instead of having just straight ends like this, should I curl the ends? We'll see. Let's see what the final result looks like. I think we're a quarter out. I'm just gonna pause this because I don't want my video to get deleted. I don't know how much of this music you can hear, and I do not have copyrights to any of this music. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Really enjoying this. Except for the allergies coming from all this pollen outside. I'm right by the window. I need to keep the window open so I can hear this little guy. I can't wait. Once we're in our new house, guys, fenced. Oh my gosh. It is fenced, honey. Fenced. That's the only word. That's the main thing we were looking for when we're looking for a house. So I'm sorry if you guys don't like the rest of the house. We just love that it's fenced. The 2 kids' bedrooms upstairs are carpeted. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep the carpets in there. I might rip them out. I don't like carpets because I have asthma and dust allergies and stuff, and so does my cat. And asthma and carpets do not really mix well. You have to make an extra effort to keep that carpet really clean, like vacuum pretty much twice a day, shampoo it or something, maybe once a month or something. You have to do a lot of work to own a carpet if you are asthmatic. And I know I don't have that extra time because I'm trying to get my hustle on right now. I'm not trying to be cleaning carpets every day. So we're gonna have to come up with a solution for that once we move into the house. Come up with a solution. But let me know what you think. Anybody has asthma or experienced people, family members that are asthmatic, living in a house with carpets? Like, what do you guys do? What do you guys do to keep from getting them all sick? My cat's asthma is actually worse than mine because he's still very young. And he had it since we got him when he was a little kitty. Just a little kitten. So usually the younger you are, the worse it is. And then as you get older, like myself, you start growing out of it. You don't have as many attacks anymore. But I don't know, when you get older, like old, like when you're elderly, I suppose it starts to come back if it hasn't gone away completely, of course, before then. For some people, it goes away completely. It just hasn't done that for me yet. I'm still waiting for that day when I am cured of asthma. I know they say there's no cure. There's no known cure. But I believe there's a cure for everything. There's a cure for every illness. They're just unknown cures. They're cures that remain unknown until we know them. And it's sad because we've lost a lot of things in history, a lot of knowledge of medicinal plants that cure a lot of human ailments. because of war and invasions and colonizing people, because usually the process of colonizing people is destroying part of their way of life and culture, but then you destroy a lot of rich wisdom and knowledge that culture or people have gained throughout the entire existence, right? Because we all know this was not the first human civilization. We've had many, many, many human civilizations, and many of the places that have been colonized and westernized were civilizations on their own, in their own right, with their own medicinal technologies, physical, spiritual technologies. Technology just depends on what you value. If you value weapons, then weapons technology is one kind of technology, but it does not negate, let's say, medicinal technology. It does not negate spiritual technology, you know. There's all these technologies based on what that particular civilization values. And the West particularly values war, right? Going to war and going to war. It's a warring culture. A lot of the technology that has come out in Western civilization has been a result or a byproduct or a consequence of pretty much war. A lot of what we use today, walkie-talkies, cell phones, it was just a lot of these things came from just trying to figure out a way to communicate better during warring times, during times of war, basically. So you can tell a lot about a civilization. If you're a big history buff like myself, you can tell a lot about any civilization just based on what they consider technology. I don't believe any group of people were primitive, so to say, or undeveloped, or like what they say, undeveloped nations. I don't think there's any such thing as an undeveloped nation. It's just priority. It's just what that community prioritizes. So if you go in a community like this that prioritizes war, and you're from a community that prioritizes, self-awareness, spiritual growth, mental and spiritual growth, the expansion of one's consciousness, to you will see this civilization as a very poor civilization in despair, in great despair, right? And same thing, civilization like this goes to a different type of civilization. They will see that nation or culture or those people as people that are in despair because they lack what they value. So we project a lot as human beings when it comes to how we perceive ourselves. So like when colonizers came to continents like Africa and they didn't see, much emphasis on war type of technology, they thought, oh, these people must be so primitive and undeveloped. They need us. They need us to save them from their primitiveness, while they're disregarding the amount of focus on education, spiritual awakening, self-awareness, consciousness, evolution of consciousness that the African continent focused heavily on, and our own types of innovations and technologies. I mean, there's still structures till today, some of them religious structures, some of them educational structures that modern day archaeologists are still baffled. They still don't know how we built those structures. They still don't really know why we built those structures, and we're not telling them. Yeah, I don't care. Yes, I live in the West, and yes, I know certain things about my history, my people, And yes, I am married to a Western man, particularly of European descent. But I'm not telling. I am not telling. Those are things that, certain things we gatekeep. We will not reveal. So your archaeologists can dig and dig and dig all they like. They can dig until their fingers are raw. Because from what I see, just the way Western culture works, there's too much of this mentality of ownership. You know, getting ownership of this, using this to just capitalizing on things. And my culture was not one centered on capitalizing and individualism. It was centered on growth and the growth of the entire planet, right? The spiritual and consciousness growth of our entire species. And because of that, the focus right now, people are not ready. People are not ready, and we know people are not ready. And we know we're underestimated. We're the most underestimated culture or continent on this planet because everybody bought into that Hollywood and colonizer narrative that, you know, all we were was slaves. Because before that, we weren't managing our resources well. We were just running around naked. Eating bananas, and living in trees. I don't care. People are not ready right now. They can go, especially because they buy into that so easily. How can you see a culture that has the oldest culture on the planet, okay? Because according to even Western history itself, Africa was the cradle of mankind. So people that look like me are the oldest cultures on this planet, the oldest ancients. We are the ancients. And you think that in all this time we have lived here, we didn't come up with any technology. We didn't advance ourselves in any way. Okay, go ahead. But I won't tell. And if you are of African descent, like myself, and you are very well versed in your history and your culture, and I'm not talking any like Hotep type stuff. That's just a whole different branch. I'm talking about those of us who really know and have studied history that was passed down from our direct ancestors to us, right? The old scrolls, that information. If you have that information, it is not worth telling people right now just to prove that who you are, just to prove who you are. It's not worth. They don't know how to handle that kind of information. They really don't. It'll just be wasted. Look how much of our history, our libraries, our universities have been destroyed just to sell to the rest of the world that we were just a primitive nation that needed rescuing from ourselves. Look how much was destroyed. No, we're not letting any more be destroyed. The rest is for us. We have technologies and information that is so advanced. What you think is advanced right now pales in comparison. Pales. You have no idea. You have no idea. You guys have no idea. But anyway, whatever. Yes. No, some of you are going to think I'm crazy. Good. Go ahead. I'm not sharing anything right now. Maybe in a few years, I might teach my kids some of those things. And we'll have to take them back to the motherland and show them the secrets of the motherland The secrets of the motherland. By anybody else? No. No, not even my husband. He won't get to see that. Unfortunately, well, it's the times we live in. People are not ready. And if you try to introduce things to people when they're not ready, it just doesn't work. It's just a disaster. The way I see people treating each other right now, the way I see people demeaning each other right now, no, we're not there yet. We are moving towards, oh, look at that cute curl. We are slowly moving towards it, but slowly, like I said, very slowly. Unfortunately, very, very slowly. There's a lot of setbacks, right? Because of greed and power hungry, money hungry people that always set our human progress back. So we can never be in that mental state we need to be to embrace this type of information. Unfortunately. So we'll just wait. It might not happen in my lifetime. It's fine. Because otherwise it's just going to be used as the next trend, the next commodity, the next, the next thing to own. And no. We would rather not see that. We've already seen that happen. We're not going to see that happen again. No, sir. Aye. So we'll just wait here together and grow and try to do some growth. Just part of the reason I do these lives, because there's a lot of people are just becoming we are regressing in a way where we're just so focused on material things. People will come and watch this live to see me do my hair, or if I start shaking my bum or whatever, showing cleavage. But people don't come to learn. People do not come to learn. Everybody's cup is full. Everybody thinks they know. So, oh well. I will slip some information here and there as I do these lives where I see fit. If people watch the live long enough to get the information at the end, then great. If not, then no. We're not ready. Yeah, that's your truck. Yeah, unfortunately, people are not ready. So I bet you people will come and watch this live for like the first 2-3 minutes, or as long as it's entertaining. Oh, this puppy's sleeping under me. I was like, what's that smell? Sleeping under me, just farting away. Guys. Wow, the baby's still sleeping. It's 2:49. My baby does sleep for long, actually. He does. And yeah, part of it is just that Western culture comes with a lot of ego, a lot of, entitlement that, whenever they find or discover something good, then they have a sense of entitlement and ownership on that information. And that's it's a unfortunately it's a cultural issue and also an evolutionary issue, because my people have experienced cultures like this before in the past. They do come and go, but usually you'd think the cycle of learning and evolving, that usually even my own people have been through this, where they were very physically oriented and just very materialistic, very materialistic. But those are phases of human evolution that we usually eventually grow out of. The problem is with Western culture is the ego part of it is so big that they think that this is it, that there's no growth to be had from this point. So when you live in a culture like that, introducing anything new is just going to be wasted. It's just going to be wasted. So, or it's just going to be dumbed down, you know, and just used for very, very superficial purposes. And that's not the goal. So it's okay. I'll wait. When you guys are ready to grow, we'll grow. And it'll be very apparent. It won't be subtle at all. Once humanity is at that stage where they're ready to grow to the next phase of human consciousness, it won't be subtle at all. It'll be very apparent. The shift will be very, very apparent. So, just the shift in consciousness and how people do things. Right now, there's just a few groups of individuals that are like, you know, what they call modern day, you know, spiritual or whatever. That have a notion of, you know, expanding your consciousness and becoming the bigger part of you that you can, you know, the more evolved part of you. But so far they're in the minority. That's the thing. So the mass consciousness is not ready. For sure not ready. For sure not ready. So we'll wait. We will wait. We will wait. La di da di da di da. Because that's when you get situations where if you try to share anything, people will be like, you're crazy, you're superstitious, you're, you know, they'll call you all sorts of names and then take the information and misuse it. They'll still take the information and misuse it after they call you crazy. So, nobody's about that life right now. Not me. Not any of us. Not any of us. Hey, stop. Hey, shh, you're gonna wake the baby. Hey, stop. Shh, move. You're getting in my hair. There's hair over here. Okay, sweep it over there. Please. Ash. It's the neighbors. Come here. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. It's the neighbors. You know we have neighbors. See? They're going. I just have to hold his mouth shut. Because any little noise, this one. He does not remember we have neighbors. Are you done? Okay. He will not remember we have neighbors. We have neighbors. La di da di da di da. Can you hear this kid playing? No, he's throwing toys. This is what they do, these little boys. My husband said he used to do that as a kid. Just look at him. Throwing toys, bashing things. Look at him. He's gonna break that thing. Hey, Liam! Just like his dad. He is, this kid, guys, he's a clone of his father. He is. His personality, everything. Like, my goodness. They are clones of each other. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm almost halfway. Dun, dun, dun. You haven't noticed, I love Afro beats. I love Afro beats. I love me some Afro beats, guys. Absolutely love Afro beats. Afro beats are my jam. Thank goodness I did not leave out the back. It was just like in the very, very back. It's mostly up here on the sides and the front. So I didn't want it too thick, like too much curls. I don't want a big Afro puff, right? That's not the look. I love Afro puffs. Not hating on them. I love curls. If I could get these curls tighter, I would. But obviously I'm just working with the curler. Oops. I'm working with a curler I have. Once I'm done curling all this, I'm gonna put some mousse. I have mousse upstairs. I'm gonna run some mousse through this just to keep it all, keep it all behaving. let's see. I'm pretty sure this should be the last. It should be the last one with leave outs here. For this half of my head anyway. Clearly, let's curl this. Okay. Oh, it's hard to see. Is that good? I'm gonna use you guys as my mirror. I feel like this one's a little wonky. It's hard to see behind me. Where did it go? Oh, lost it. There it is. Okay, that's better. Oh, where am I? Did that work? I barely could even see that one. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, don't need to curl that one. Don't need to curl that one. And don't need to curl that one. Okay, so this is actually the halfway point of my hair. And all right, guys. So I'm gonna do a kind of a before after. Okay. All right. So guys, this is the curled side, and clearly this is the side that's still straight. I can get it untangled here. Boy, these are getting real knotted up. Okay, so we're gonna compare. I need a mirror. I want to see. You know what? Let me turn off this. Turn this. Is it off? Yeah, it's off. So I'm gonna go see in the mirror just so we can compare. And you guys can tell me what looks better. We're gonna be quiet up here because baby's sleeping. It's just this is where I have the biggest mirror in the house. Shh, stay down there, please. He's gonna wake up soon anyways, but I want him to wake up on his own. I don't want to wake him up. So if you guys that is quite low. So this is the curled side. This is the straight side. Which one do you think? And what I was saying is I want to curl. I feel like I should curl the ends of these as well. Like get rods. Because clearly my curling iron is not going to work for this. It's too thick. So I was thinking to get these guys. So. I need to do this now. What do you guys think? This phone's gonna die soon. Let me know what you think, guys. I like the curls. I like the curls, but like I said, I feel like the ends should be curled too. I like it straight, but because the hair is out, I'm not gonna leave it straight. I'm gonna curl it all. I'm gonna curl these ends as well. So, 1 second, guys. Wait, come on. Okay. I'm trying to take a picture here. Come on. Okay. I'm just doing screenshots. Just doing screenshots, guys. So I'm gonna curl the ends and I'll come back once it's all curled up. Once all of it is curled up, I'll show you guys what it looks like, okay? So see you later. Remember, always be kind to yourselves and always be your own best friend first, okay?